So hi my loves, welcome back to Trend Talks. As always guys, we're almost there to 6,000 subscribers. That's the goal. Please spread the word, tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? We're almost there. Our target is 6,000 subscribers, so I need your help to make that happen. So please tell a friend to tell a friend that there's an amazing community here that's for Harry and Meghan, and the support will be highly appreciated. Now let's get to business. In case you've forgotten, we have two humanitarians of the year in the building. That's none other than Harry and Meghan, who were awarded humanitarians of the year from Project Healthy Minds for their impact on mental health. Well, let me tell you something. The Rangers, the UK media, the so-called royal experts were so not happy about that. They were pissed that Harry and Meghan get recognition for the work they do. Mind you, they really work. They've done so much. If you do not know, just go to Actual Foundation. Go to their website and see incredible work that they've done. But of course, they've been seeing things saying they don't deserve it, they're not humanitarians, But as always, we tune the noise. We're like, you cannot reason with those two people. They have two brain cells. You cannot reason with them. So right now, pathetic royal expert, whatever her name is. Personally, I just call her Pinocchio Tomini. Yeah, because this woman constantly lies. There's no ounce of truth from her bones. She's Pinocchio, right? Pinocchio Tomini wrote a piece and she's being dragged. And I love how the internet collectively, even people will say it's squatty is what. No, a lot of people are like, shut up. These two have done incredible work. Shut up. Because it seems that he wanted Bulliam and Mumbles to get their award. And that was so funny. The way she's talking, the way it's like she was hoping that Bulliam and Mumbles get it, and people in the comments kept telling her, "Oh, were you hoping that Bulliam and Mumbles get it? Those two lazy grifters who don't do anything. They just like slapping their names on charities, and barely they've not contributed an ounce to the world. Those two, oh, shut up." So according to this Pinocchio Tomini, the couple's focus has been commercial, not charitable, since they left the farm, argues Camilla Tomini or Pinocchio Tomini. And according to her, Harry and Meghan may be many things, but humanitarians, they are not. So apparently, I'm not going to read the article, it's under the paywall, but people just seeing this, they were so infuriated. You of all people, what have you contributed to the world? That's what the first question people asked her in the comments, because people are dragging her on the internet. Like, you liar, Pinocchio Tomini, what have you contributed to the world? So according to this woman, you cannot work and earn money, and also you cannot be a philanthropist. According to her, Harry and Meghan are doing charity for commercial purposes, that they are paid for this. And then you wonder, Harry was in UK. She made a donation of $1.5 million. That is out of his own pocket. But no. And I've seen people in the internet say, hey, Harry, go get that money. But no, don't do that. I mean, that money is going to kids, it's going to change, kids in need. So no, don't do that. But the way Harry and Meghan can do anything. Harry and Meghan can save a dog from a building that's on fire, and they'll still say, no, they tried to kill the dog. Because this woman is trying to say that Harry and Meghan are not humanitarians, that they've not done anything that warrants them to get an award. And you wonder, who do you want that award to be awarded to if not Harry and Meghan? Because out of all the leftover royals, Harry and Meghan have done so much more for the world compared to the other lazy grifters or the other leftover royals. They've done so much for mental health. And that's why they are the blueprint, because the Bulliam and Mumbles keep copying everything they're doing. Right now, all of a sudden, they want to open an organization that's going to tackle AIDS prevention. And you wonder, there was already an organization in place, the Samaritans, right? Why are you not supporting that organization? Why do you have to open your own? And it's clear as day and night that they want to compete with Harry and Meghan, as always in one-sided competition with Harry and Meghan. So, according to this Pinocchio Tomini, that Harry and Meghan are doing it for commercial purposes, and it's a shame that they were awarded. The award should be taken back. They're not humanitarians. And you wonder, how many people all over the world work hard for their money and they're still philanthropists? So many people, right? A lot of people. You don't hear when other people, other celebrities do it, there's nothing wrong with that. But Harry and Meghan work for their money, and still they use that money to bring or make a difference in the world. You think Pinocchio Tomini will focus on the leftover roles who are taxpayer funded, but no. Again, with his lying teeth, is out here complaining about Harry and Meghan not being worthy, advocates for mental health, that they've not done anything when there's so much. And the thing that is making people so angry is the fact that there's evidence to back everything Harry and Meghan have done. It's there. She's a journalist. You think she'd know better and actually do research, but she just chooses not to. Like many of the UK media experts, many of these royal experts, many of these UK journalists. Like, we know journalism in UK died a long time ago. That we know. But she chooses to ignore that and just to spew her lies. Like, there's crazy stories that she has in her mind. She chooses just to bring them to life and plaster them in an article as truth. People are like, shut up, you liar. We know nothing. Like, you lost credibility a long time ago. The minute you lied that Meghan made Kate cry. So no one trusts anything you have to say. That's why you call Pinocchio. No one trusts. So the fact that she's discrediting the work that Harry and Meghan have done for years, the impact that they've put on the world, is what's making people furious. If you want William and Mumbles to get an award, at least tell them to work, to get off their arses and work, because they're taxpayer funded. Tell them to work and put in the work and not be performative and not do it for PR and optics and everything. That's what you need to tell them. Stop. Leave our face, because one thing with our face, they do the work. You even had an article, someone came in and say, a parent came in and said Harry and Meghan, interacting with Harry and Meghan through their charity parent networks has really, really helped him. But no, Camilla will not report that. It's like, no, they're not humanitarians like the rest of the derangers. And if they're not, so William and Mumbles are. If Harry and Meghan are not humanitarians, William and Mumbles are, get the hell out of here. I'm so glad no one was reading that article. People are just bashing. And you know how desperate she is. It's under a paywall. So she's talking about Harry and Meghan. She relies on them to get paid. Without Harry and Meghan, no one is paying her. What a clown. Anyway, here are some of the comments. Indra says, they continue to do great charity work. Without your permission, stay mad. While children's charities run by Kate have closed. True. Dina says they are battered that no one recognized their lazy Feckle's future king and his Stedford wife as philanthropists because they are not. They are propagandists. Sasa says, you wish it was given to the work-shy couple who specialize in amassing palaces for themselves. It was given to Harry and Meghan purely on their hard work. Eat your evil heart out, Camilla. You lie about everything. Meghan made Kate cry. Shelley says, blah, blah, blah. Maybe if you are a real journalist and covered all of the Sussex work in the States versus only the selected things that generate fake outrage and clickbait, then maybe you will be more well informed on why they were awarded Humanitarian of the Year. And then Sasa adds, what has Camilla Tomini done herself for any person other than write and report lies about Harry and Meghan? Meghan made Kate cry. Anna Sodbury told her live on TV that she lies bluntly, making things up as she goes. Camilla will not know what it means to be a humanitarian. Pamela says, do you guys get bonuses or special additions to your wages because you're not professionals when you spout out lies and incorrect information to the public? Is that why British journalists rarely find prime jobs beyond the aisle? That's very true. Very true. Kim says, this jealous woman masquerading as a journalist is at it again. Tomini, you'll never get an interview with Prince Harry nor Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, considering you make derogatory comments about Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Never having met or spoken with her reveals your racism as the reason for your lies. Blair says, you're out in the streets lying again, Tomini. Funny how you are all so busy trying to undermine Harry and Meghan while building up those two lazy fools who will be king and queen one day. Beating up on Harry and Meghan daily does not help your case. World sees your vicious agenda and will support underdogs. Leving says, it's amusing to see how powerless the British press has become. Nothing you say or print matters at all outside your island. No one cares what you think or write about Harry or Meghan. The law of diminishing returns. Dears, you've become a joke. They are global figures now. House of Montecito says the palace has sent out their flying monkey to do their bidding since the attempts to ride the Sussex coattails went largely unnoticed. When are the UK media going to realize they have no power here? Harry and Meghan's work is known globally. Snacky says Camilla Tominey is a liar, crawling from under her rock with her nonsense. Woman, you are known to report some of the most toe-curling lies in British media history. Calf says, at least they don't leech off taxpayers' money unlike Paddington and Willie. Melissa says, Camilla Tom Lindsay, how is your alcoholic AA meetings going? I think you need to go focus on your AA meetings. I know it cuts like a knife that your mother trolls getting high and being on drugs, then loving you. But I'm starting to understand why. A mother knows her own child. Marcy says, on the basis that they have no fun themselves, it makes sense really. I admire them so much, and for the record, they absolutely deserve this award. Beth says, not sure why Camilla Tominey wants people to think that it's not possible to earn an income and also be a humanitarian and or philanthropist. Bizarre piece. Duchess of Sussex says, considering the work you do to pay the bills, trolling Harry and Meghan, if you didn't work, how would you pay your bills, love? Harry and Meghan don't get taxpayers paying for them, unlike the plebs who do F all but no. Roll. Stop being a sad, bitter, twisted old cow. Ralston says, nice try. A-holes, Harry and Meghan are doing impactful charity work while also providing for their family's safety. This is what most people do, unless they are subsidized by the British taxpayer and are fleecing the NHS, the ambulance services, and the Navy. Michelle says, are you really this dumb spewing this nonsense when anyone with a brain cell can see it's both and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that? Toxic British media. Jen says, Camilla Tominey will fight and argue with her own shadow if it caused a star and earned her money. The trust, integrity, professionalism never ever came into it. And Cindy says, thank God you don't decide who gets any kind of awards, but the people who have been impacted know the work Harry and Meghan have put in. If you want an example of performative, look no further than William and Kate. Every time Harry and Meghan do something, they copy them. Cuta says, once again, Pinocchio Tominey spouts bullshit. Why people even give the old witch air time? Ha ha. Absolutely. Then, finally, Sage says, so you claim they aren't humanitarians while also saying the good things they've done for humanity? What a clown. So thank you, my loves. Remember to hit that subscribe button, to like and to share this video. And of course, leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm Murat. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.